Mechanic baby.
All right, Hyundai or Kia 2.4 transmission fluid temp sensor. That's all there is to it. It's not a hard repair. We'll go over it step by step, save you about $1,000. All right, as always, like, subscribe, comment. You got a question, I'll get back to you. Disregard the battery being missing. That's something that I did. You do not have to take the battery out. You can if you want. I wanted to give you better views and angles, so I did. First thing, 2 upholstery pins. Take that, pull it out of your way. That will be intact unless you take the tray off. That's part of the tray hold down, okay? Then you'll get to this point. Take this vent off, like so. Don't worry about any of this if you're not doing the harness. That'll be if you're doing the harness portion of it. That'll be a separate video. And you're gonna remove this 10, make that harness mobile, and either run it up or jack. Now, once you're grabbing your jack and you're getting ready to go up, take those top bolts off, okay? Get all your bolts up here out of your way while you're leaning over the car. The rest you'll have a good angle to get to underneath. All right, then you'll get underneath this bad boy and you need to get your plastic removed, okay? Drop down your guard. There's a couple 10 bolts all around it that are holding it in the air, okay? Okay, so you'll have 10s in those holes right there. You can leave that. That is the bracket that those connect to. There will be a few in the front as well. Up here, this goes over that step. There'll be one here. Then you can move this out of your way like so. Now, those over there on that side on mine are stripped. They just spin. So to reassure I can keep this guard up, I'm just gonna let it hang. In the front, these two connect together. There are some that you need to connect here as well, okay? Once you get into there, you're gonna take all your bolts out like I did. Before you do this, there's a couple options. You took the ones out on the top. Now you would be on the bottom. Because they're on the bottom, it won't drip yet. You can either crack it here and empty your trans, crack it here and empty your pan. I cracked it here, let it drain, then I took these bolts out. When I opened this, it gave me a little drip as extra. Once you get those bolts off and drain, you pull this off, okay? You'll be down to your valve body. You're gonna make sure you clean that surface before you reglue it. Move that over. Okay, then here is your sensor, okay? That's all there is to it. There's a 10 mil, take it out, get it out of the way. If you need a harness, you need to watch the harness portion of R&I. This one does. That's a little more difficult. We're gonna take the valve body out. But this is an hour flat job for that sensor. You would unplug it right here, plug the new one in, which would be this guy. Pop that in there like so, put a 10 in it, torque it down, glue your cover back on, quart of fluid, start it up, check your ditch. All right, so that one that we put the trans temp sensor in, remember it needed a harness because of that's ripped right there, and that's definitely getting information through that part. So now we're gonna go ahead and pop in this new harness, take the valve body out of the trans, and put that guy in.